Here we go. We're streaming again. Hey, welcome back. We've been taking hiatuses because, you know, life and stuff and things. But today we're back. It's Jade. We're a little, like, not in our usual seats.
I know. I feel
crazy.
really weird. I was
Yeah,
like, what am I in the
crazy.
hot
started
seat?
over there, but then I was setting up and yeah.
Anyway, so those are... Mike's always in the usual spot. Look
I
at the
know.
old boring guy. All right, fine. Anyway, so you guys got Jade over here. There's Shelby, Mike, and I'm John. And today we're going to be playing Council of Four by Cool Mini or Now, which is a relatively new game in which I get to play a totally different character for me. I get to play a wealthy merchant, which in no way, shape, or form am I wealthy in real life. So let's assume that that's the stretch of the imagination we're doing here. All right, so we're gonna do a quick teaser video from the guys at Kumon. So we're gonna mute the audio, that way you guys can listen to the video, and then we'll come back and hopefully then everything goes right. Because if it doesn't, then it's gonna be a wasted video both and that. So here it goes now. And we have audio again. Okay, we're back. Now, Shelby is going to explain to us how this game works, because she's cool like that, and that way she doesn't win.
Oh, that's how it goes, huh?
Well, every time you explain the rules, you don't win, so that's at least one opponent I don't have to defeat.
Okay, so phases of play. The game is played in turns, starting with the first player. We randomly determined the first player during setup, and it's John. I win. So, the first thing you do on your turn is draw a card from the politics deck. Okay.
I have politics.
Yep. Alright. If we ever run out of cards, we're supposed to reshuffle the discard pile. Just
Okay, I already have a bunch of
note
politics in my hands. Yes, that's
yes,
what I'm
everybody started with 6, so you drew another one, you should have 7 in your hand. Alright, phase 2 is to perform actions. You get to perform one main action, and if you wish, one quick action. I'm guessing I'm going to go over what those actions are in a little bit. You must perform a single main action, and may, if you wish, perform the quick action. You choose the order to perform these actions in. After you are done, the play will pass to the player on your left. Alright, so 4 main actions. Electing a counselor, acquiring a business permit tile, which I don't know what those look like.
Blue is I was a C in the game, so I'm guessing they're those.
Yeah, probably. Placing a merchant to use a permit tile, and placing a merchant with the help of the queen, who is the white figure on our board. Okay, so the first one, electing a counselor. You choose one of the available counselors, which are the miniatures we set up at the beginning of the game. In the council line of your choice, insert the counselor to the side closest to the printed arrow. Pushing the counselors present in that line until the last one is pushed out of the line. Remove the excluded counselor and place it with the other counselors on the side of the board. Receive 4 coins. Mark this by moving your marker on the corner. Okay, so I guess we're going to need these extra miniatures.
Counselors?
That was not explained in the setup.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's supposed to be tiles face up in these spots.
That was also not part of the setup, but we'll find out.
I don't know, but can you pass me that piece of paper? I wanted to point out something that was kind of like a kind of stroke of genius in this one, guys. Is that, you know what, maybe we should straighten out the board a little bit, because it's all kinds of crooked for the people at home. Yep. We should have zoomed in earlier, but we didn't. Oh well. That's why we're a professional crew here. Anyways, the guys at Kumon finally decided to give us a nice little insert that shows where every miniature goes into. Because if you ever mess with these kind of inserts before, it's always like, doubt. Does this go here? I think it goes here. I don't know. Does it? So that was a nice touch. I appreciate that, Kumon.
That was very nice.
All right.
Okay. Choose one of the available counselor managers and hire for counselor of your choice. Choose against a counselor. Okay, so you choose one of these guys. You push.
Yep.
The
People get pushed
figures
out.
and
They
then
go
you-
away.
Yep.
Are these
That's-
randomly set up, or is that the
Those
way
were,
they?
yeah, those were randomly set up using the politics
Ah, okay,
cards at
right.
the beginning of the game. Thus,
I'm
we
guessing
only
these
have
colors
one.
are gonna have to make a sense or something.
Okay. Acquiring a business permit tile. To acquire a business permit tile, you must satisfy the council line of that permit's region. To do so, you must discard politic cards matching the colors of the councilors in the line. The Joker, a multicolored card, can be used for any color. You may discard less than 4 cards to a minimum of 1, but then you must also pay a certain number of coins according to the number of the matching cards you discarded. Okay, so if you discard only 1 player card, you have to pay 10 coins.
Yeet.
If you discard 2 player cards, 7, 3, 4, and if you play all 4 player cards, you don't have to spend any coins
Okay.
to acquire
Those
tiles.
things.
Yeah.
So this one's done by that row.
Mm-hmm. That's a
So if
pretty-
I discard 2 yellow cards, a brown, and a purple card, I get my
one
choice.
of those, yeah. Mhm.
For free.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
However, it says important. For each Joker card you use, you have to pay a coin.
Okay. So the jokers are not free.
So 4 cost you how much again?
10 coins.
If you
said?
if
No,
you
4
pay,
is
if you play
nothing.
all 4, it doesn't cost you any coins.
Okay.
Unless you play a Joker, then it will cost you 1 per Joker you play.
All right. So I see what's going
Is
on
this
here.
detailed anywhere? Does
Nope.
anybody see this? Yes, it is. It's on your
Oh,
player,
at the very bottom.
At the very bottom of your player card. It shows
Uh-huh.
you if you pay only 1, you pay 10 coins. 2,
Oh,
7
that's the
coins.
little asterisks.
Well,
Yeah.
We don't have any coins.
You do have coins. You started with 13 coins. The coins are on the track here. John, being the first player,
Oh, I
only got
see
10 to
myself
start. Jade got 11, I got 12, and you
so
got
this
13.
They're not
I
counters.
can't
it's a
have more
track.
than 20 though.
Yeah, I know. It's not actual coins there, it's a track. So, okay, so you will then choose one of the 2 face-up business permit tiles on the region that you satisfied. Take it and place it face-up in front of you. Immediately obtain the bonuses that are indicated on that tile. Take the top face-down one and replace it in the empty slot. So,
Presume all these
kinds of
circles
stuff
with
in
numbers are
shots.
victory points.
no, I think, well, I don't know.
You'll get
Because
to
it looks like this is 2 servants and
Yeah.
3 coins, is what this looks like to me.
6 of this? No.
Whoa, you guys got
We'll
ahead
get
of me
there.
here.
Yeah, we'll get to the symbols in a minute, I guess. Okay, placing a merchant using a permit tile. Choose one of your face-up business permit tiles. Place one of your small merchant miniatures on a space in a city whose letter is indicated on the tile.
Aha.
If the tile indicates more than one city, you may choose which city to place it in. Turn the used tile face down to indicate that you can no longer use it to send another merchant.
Alright, forgive me. I'm gonna rewind for a second. So
Rewinding.
I decide to bid political influence on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means I get to pick one of the tiles from that tile.
Correct.
And then in order to place it somewhere, I have to get one of my merchants to either go to M, whatever that is.
A different action.
No, different action. Okay,
It
so
has to come around to your turn
yeah,
again. That's one of your
you would
optional
acquire.
actions.
Yeah, you would
So
acquire
one acquires-
one.
okay.
So acquire this.
That's an action.
Then you would gain the immediate effect. So this, I think, this is 6 victory points and influence, but I don't know. We'll
Okay,
get there.
alright.
Then you have this tile face up in front of you.
Okay.
As on a different turn as your main action, you can choose to place one of your guys on M, and then you would flip this tile over,
Alright.
place that
Actually,
on
that
the M one.
symbol with the shield and the crown it matches this one right here.
Yeah, we'll figure out what
Okay.
happens.
Alright. So separate
with
actions.
that. Yep.
You have to earn it first,
Yeah.
and then you can play it in a later turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
these
that
are all-
and these are definitely victory points.
Yeah, these are definitely. Oh, I see. So then
Yeah, there's symbols
6 victory
that
points
match
and
the
then 1
tracks.
on that. Oh, that's probably like Queen's Favor or something.
Huh? This was
Yeah.
a skill track.
This
It
the queen is
is
down here at the bottom somewhere.
Actually, the Nobility track is
Yeah,
what that is.
whatever. It has bonuses when you hit the
Yeah.
spots.
Okay.
Maybe.
The last main action that you can take is placing a merchant with the help of the queen. You must satisfy the Queen's Council line following the same rules of the acquiring a business permit tile. So that's her
So you
line
need
down
a
there.
blue, a green, a
Yep.
brown, and a yellow.
Yes. Move the queen to the city of your choice. The queen must use uninterrupted roads to make the journey. Pay 2 coins for every road she travels.
Oops.
The queen may also be left in the same city. In this case, pay no coins. Immediately place a small merchant miniature on the city where the queen is located at the end of the journey. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Rules for placing a merchant. You may only place 1 merchant per city. Each time you place a merchant in a city, whether you are using the business permit tile or with the help of the queen, you must return to the pool a number of servants equal to the number of merchants that are already in that city. If the city is empty, you don't return anything. Each time you place a merchant in a city, immediately obtain the bonus that is indicated by the city's token, which we place during setup randomly.
Okay, so that's gonna make for a variable map layout of the game.
So the one she's standing in right now has no bonus.
Right. She's the Queen's City has no bonus, yeah. See the bonus symbols on page 11. Okay, I'll get to what the bonuses are in a minute. In addition, you may obtain the bonuses of any other cities that are directly connected to it by the roads as long as you have a merchant there already. You also obtain the bonus from any cities where you have a merchant that are directly connected by roads to any other city from which you obtained a bonus. Wow, if you create a network, you're basically chaining off things every turn.
Yeah.
Okay. This may create a network of cities from which you gain bonuses each time you place a merchant. General and Queen's Rewards tiles. If you are the first player to possess a merchant in all of the cities of one color of the region, you will receive the corresponding general reward tile, which I believe are these things. In addition, you will receive the topmost Queen's Reward tile. If the Queen's Reward tiles have all been claimed, you only receive the general reward tile. Okay.
I'm not so confused. So these are regions?
No, I think the reward tiles you were referring to are these.
It says there are 7 different general reward tiles.
Yeah, there's
yellow cities, purple cities, orange cities, blue
right.
cities, coast cities,
So
hill cities, and
you will
mountain
notice
cities.
that there are 5 yellow cities, so you have to be the first in 5 cities in order to get the big 20 pointer. And then the purples only have 4. The oranges there's only 3.
I'm just
and
confused.
the blues there's only 2.
You said
Oh, I see.
regions.
So they're variable
different
points
colors.
based on this how big
Gotcha.
they are.
Yeah, so if you get, so like he was just saying, if you get a 1 merchant in every yellow city, you get that one. If you get a merchant in all the cities in one region, you get the tile that matches the region.
I see the region.
Okay, so this is a region right here. This is a region right here. And if I get all the what?
If
Color,
you get a merchant
by color.
in every
They have
city.
variable amount of cities. And
No, that I got for the overall. Like if I get all the yellow ones, I'm gonna get this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. In all of it. But now if I get all the yellow
you
ones in this one, what do I get?
No.
No,
Not-
if you
nothing.
if you get all of the cities,
All of the cities in
that
that
one,
region.
you
Okay. You
get
get some.
first. Yeah, you get a
Alright.
tile. Okay. That is an example. I don't think I need that. Okay. Quick actions. Quick actions are not obligatory and can be performed before or after the main action. The player may choose one of the 4 quick actions: engaging a servant, changing business permit tiles, sending a servant to elect a counselor, and performing an additional main action. Okay. Engaging a servant. You can pay 3 coins to get a servant, because you have to spend your servants to...
These
okay, those are on the
servants.
right hand side of the card over here.
Yeah.
Because that 4 main actions on the left side I see, and then the 4 quick actions are on the right side of your
yeah.
card.
Okay, so you can pay 3 to get a servant. You can change business tile permits by paying a servant. You return 1 servant to the pool, then return the 2 face-up business permit tiles in a region to the bottom of the corresponding deck and draw 2 new tiles. Oh, so you're wiping these to draw 2 new ones.
Okay.
So you can pay a servant to do that. You can send a servant to elect a counselor. You return one servant to the pool, take a new counselor from the ones, and move.
Show some city.
Yep.
City.
You don't earn any coins from performing that action. Okay, and then the last one is performing an additional main action. You have to pay 3 servants in order to perform a second main action. Okay, bonus symbol explanation. These are the symbols that indicate the bonuses that you will receive. A card is obviously a politics card. A gold coin is obviously coins. The shieldy looking thing is the nobility track. You advance 1 space on the nobility track.
And you maybe get those bonuses.
The thing with the laurels underneath it is victory points, which is around the board. We move the track. Gaining a servant. Perform a main action is something that looks like a letter,
Which we don't have.
which I don't see anywhere. But it's on our player cards. That's a main action. Alright, so about the nobility track. There are 2 ways to move forward on this track: as an instant bonus from an acquired business permit tile, or by gaining a bonus from a city's token. When you reach a space on the nobility track marked with a bonus symbol, you will immediately receive that bonus. Some bonuses can only be acquired through the nobility track, such as space number 3 on the nobility track. Obtain the bonus of a city token from a city in which you have a merchant. You cannot choose tokens that advance you on the nobility track.
Okay.
So you get to take a bonus again. Number 10 is take a face-up business permit tile without paying any cost. Number 14, receive the bonus of one of the permit tiles which you have previously acquired. You can also use a face-down tile that you've already done. And number 16, obtain the bonus of 2 different city tokens from 2 cities where you have merchants. You cannot choose tokens that advance you along the mobility track. Okay, end of the game. The first player to place their 10th merchant will immediately earn 3 victory points. All other players will take 1 last turn and the game will end. Each player earns victory points marked on their reward tiles, if they have any, at the end of the game. The player furthest ahead on the nobility track will earn an additional 5 victory points. Second place will earn 2 victory points. If more than 1 player is tied for first, they all earn 5 victory points. No victory points are awarded for second place then. Players with the most business permit tiles will receive 3 victory points. Players with the most victory points at the end is the winner. That's that.
Okay.
So,
I have formulated a basic plan of attack. So let me see. So it's my turn?
yes, you.
I get to do
first.
one of these actions on the left-hand side.
Yes.
You have to do one.
Right. Okay. So, I did not hear anything about being able to use a wild card for this. I'm assuming so. It's allowed to use a wild card on this track, like anywhere else.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you still have to pay 1 gold per wild card.
Okay. So fine. So if I got this right, I got the blue, I got the green, I got the brown, and I'm gonna use this as a wild card for the yellow, paying 1 coin. So I paid my 1. That does what? Moves her. So if I want to move her 2, can I move her 2? Is that how that works?
Yes.
You have to pay the 2 coins per track she moves on.
Isn't
Okay.
that just the...
See, it
That's
says
a
down at the
action.
bottom.
Yep.
It's 2 coins for each
Yep.
road.
And it's got to be a continuous line. And where she ends up is where I place my merchant
Yes.
and where I get the bonus, right?
Yes.
So I will do 2 4 coins. 2, 3, 4. I'm running out of money. And then she ends there. Now I place one of my little merchants, which are still rather Rubenesque.
At or where she's from?
Know where she stops.
Where she stops. Okay, so now I advance on that track,
Yes.
So you gain this bonus,
which is that.
and that
If I
gives
get-
you 2 coins and 2 victory points.
Okay, and I'm done with my first move.
Well, you have a quick
do-
action option.
Could do
A
the
quick action option, which is to spend 3 to gain a guy. No, we're good for now. I can pass.
Okay.
So
So then
That's
we'll
Jade.
go to Jade. Do you have a question?
Pum pum pum
I do.
pum.
So the
Okay.
first main action.
The first thing you do is draw a card.
Yep. First thing you do is draw a card.
Jeez. And these are
Don't worry
discarded,
about
right?
Yes.
Bye bye influence.
Yes.
So the first action,
Mm.
we take one, and then we just
You
move.
can choose to do that. Yes. You would move. You would push. Change.
So what do I got?
The Queen's track does not give you any gold, but if you do it on any of the other ones, you gain 4 gold.
Yeah.
I got junk, really.
So that's the main gold
Mm-hmm.
gainer. I see. Okay.
That in place of your merchants and places that give you gold.
Sorry, what is the main goal? It's the moving one of these
Moving
guys. Right?
it
Yeah.
is the main gold gainer. I see.
When
Other
you need,
than
when
other
you need
than
money,
getting
that's
gold.
what you're gonna.
Other than
yeah.
potential other things, but
When you need money, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna house some council
gee,
member.
I got such a wonderful hand here that can't do squat.
Okay.
I can do one thing and I did it. Now I'm pretty much blown it. How much I can do?
Although, let's see.
So what was this thing you guys were talking about chaining before?
So as you put merchants in cities,
If you put one in one of these two cities, you will get that bonus along with that
Yeah.
bonus. Because it's connected to where you just placed.
So I'm gonna
So
play cards.
If you have a huge
Okay.
chain, you'll get every single bonus.
So it pays to
2
branch
round.
out from where you started.
But if you're after the
Right.
5 yellows, you
You grab it,
may
right?
it'll
Yeah.
take you a
Skip
lot
yellow.
longer to get to the
I don't
5
pay.
yellows.
okay,
So
so
I'm
you're just
paying
gonna play
4.
the 3 and pay 4 gold. It's paying 4 gold.
Yeah, it's
So
7.
paying 4 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you buy
So
with the
then
4 gold?
she's
I
placing.
am- I am buying a business tile.
Which one?
Is for the
Oh, you had to pay 4 gold because you skipped.
She
I
paid
see.
only
only
played
3
3.
cards.
Okay, so she's playing
I
out of
want
what
C
section?
section.
Oh, okay.
So then I immediately gain this, right?
You gain the 2
2
servants
servants.
and 3 gold.
That's nice.
3 gold, 'cause I don't have it.
Are you gonna do a quick action at all?
You got servants now if you wanted to.
I think. No, I'm not going to.
I'm gonna play. I need to do that first. Okay. 2 browns, gray, yellow. For this section, I'm going to take this one. And I gain 3 victory points. And a servant from that. And then. I am going to take a second main action by paying 3 servants. And I'm going to take this gray guy, and on this section, I want to
This one?
the middle one. I want to push it down, so I gain 4 gold.
Sorry.
You are
Good on fetch.
well. Thank you very much.
Way to
Give me a
go,
card.
Shelby. Way
Thank
to
you
go.
very much. You just saved me. Let's see. Okay, so that takes care of that. That's one thing. A quick action. Let's see. Ooh, what would that?
So is the only way to place a merchant to move the queen?
No, you
No.
can you can place them on a business tile.
Yeah, you can use.
Oh, that's right. When you
And
when
then
you
the
have a
letter
business
is what
tile, you can,
determines.
yeah. That's right. I remember now.
Okay, so. Huh.
So
Got
I
it.
can already tell after round 1 that this is a complex game, but it's still easy enough to understand.
Yeah,
once you
Well,
get
once I
going
figure
down.
it out, yeah. All right. So main action is 2 gray, green, and purple.
Okay.
I want the G tile,
Okay.
which is 2 victory points, 2 servants, and a bump to here, which gives me 2 more victory points plus 2 gold.
2 servants and 2 archers.
Then I'm going to pay 3 servants for an additional main action and put a merchant in G
Which would be
The garden.
and give me a servant back.
Nice turn.
I thought so.
We blame Shelby.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a card since you started this mess. Alright. Interesting enough. I can't do jack and diddly with this. So. Can you flip that tile upside down?
The FIJ.
Yeah, it's just bugging with my sense of continuity. Okay, nothing really going on there. So, can I have a blue counselor? We're gonna kick off this guy,
So 4 gold.
please.
There you go.
Alright. What are these for?
No
I
idea.
don't
They
know.
have to be.
Our points?
To be cool.
Are they supposed to be our point markers?
No, because I had 10 merchants after I put one of the small ones over there.
6, 8, 9.
It's just to serve as your reference color.
It's me. I'm a
Yeah,
big
whatever.
So we remember.
Okay, so you're not taking another quick action?
I don't have really anything to do with quick actions. Actually, I could spend a merchant to do a quick action now that I think about it. So yeah, let's do a merchant for a quick action. Give me another blue, please. I mean, a merchant, servant. Thank you.
And I want 4 more gold.
No, I don't think you get gold when you use a servant for them,
No,
alright?
you don't.
It would be nice, but I don't think you do.
You do not.
No, you don't. Okay. No, there's no gold symbol on it.
You
Yeah.
cannot earn
Alright.
any coins. Yeah.
Jockeying for position is all I was doing.
Excellent.
Egg salad.
That's one of my favorite ones. Just make it 10.
Yeah, I can kind of see how things work out in this, right? Yeah. Okay.
4
4
gold, please.
for Jade.
Jade is pink.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to spend 3 servants for another main action, which would be to place.
Let's see. And
See.
servants. And you flip your-
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
So this queen situation never changes.
Yeah, you can bump the queen too.
You can bump
You just
the
don't
queen.
get 4 gold for doing it.
Yeah. You have to pay.
Just curious.
Okay. 2 grays, a pink, and a wild card for green, so I pay 1 gold.
You are.
Orange, I'm at 16. Yeah. And
Pay 1 gold.
yep,
'Cause she used
'cause
a
I use
joker.
a joker.
Ah,
And then I'm going to take this one, which gives me a servant and 1 on the
Nobility.
nobility track.
which is 2 victory points and 2 gold.
Okay, and I'm going to pay 3 gold to gain another servant as my quick. And that's it.
Card, please. Interesting.
Definitely. Okay, I got political influence. Now it's gonna take me a while to get back in political influence.
Trade.
Oh, so there's an interesting situation. Okay,
What was that
so
about placing a merchant in the city that already has one?
You can only place one of your
Right, if
cards.
someone else places there, is what I was asking.
what do you mean if somebody else places?
I think they get the bonus. I don't think you get anything.
Yeah, I don't think it happens. I don't think it does anything for you. Check.
I am going to test out a theory here. Curiosity. So I think I'm going to do a brown and a gray, which
Okay.
means I need 7, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
7.
It doesn't affect you at all if somebody else places there. It's
Affects
just
them.
if,
And that's
like,
in that row over there,
Yep.
which gives me the CDE tile, which gives me a card.
It's just saying, like, if you
Card, please.
place it here, for example. If you didn't have one here, you replace it here.
These
But
are
you had one
discarded.
Here, and here, you would get the bonuses.
You're
on
about
all
to
of
see
these
what's going to
and
happen
change
with that,
all.
because I'm going to pay 3 servants
It's from the person placing next. So you
Isn't
so it doesn't
gonna,
do anything.
yeah, it's not
to
gonna
do a
affect you
merchant
at all,
in the D spot.
which will give
Give
you
me
a card,
a
a victory
victory
point,
And a
and a
service.
servant. Oops, sorry.
That was my turn.
Good for you. Can I have a card, please? Thank you.
All right.
Not the card I was looking for. Can I trade a different card? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pay 2 gold to do this over here. So 1, 2, input. Can I have the old tile over there? Okay, okay tile. So that's 2 cards and a bump on the track, please. Yep. 2 cards. Yo!
Okay. Coins. I am gonna play green and brown and pay 7 on that 14.
Green and brown are.
She's going on this track.
Oh, she pointed at that track, and I'm going, there is
Oh,
no.
because
She
I
meant,
can't reach
yeah.
the gold. And I want the A and B. Which is gonna give me a card. And can you bump me up 3 gold? I'm gonna spend 3 as my quick and do another main action. Which is going to be in this one, purple and green.
Gold.
And I am going to claim H, which then gives me 4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My turn. I'm going to place a merchant on C, which is going to give me 2 servants. Then I'm going to pay 3 servants to do another action. Place on F, which is going to bump me 1 on the nobility track and give me 2 more servants.
Nope, draw a card. Can't hurt anyway.
And knock her over. And then I'll stand her up to remember that I need to pick up the card. I think I've forgotten twice.
Well, this kind of fights the Big old big time. Doesn't.
Yeah, what
Big
you
ol'
wanna
big
do,
time.
what you wanna do, and what you end up getting to do is not.
You
Like,
do stop.
Well, card mixes like
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
All right,
Agree.
so it costs 2 per moving the queen thingy,
Mm-hmm.
2 per road. On top of, let's see, what have I got? On top of, wow. So that would be,
A lot of gold. I think you should do it.
I think what I will do, I could make it, oh no, that kicks that off, that makes it worse. Wow, okay. There's no gold from that. That's another problem. Okay. Not liking the way this looks. Just saying. All right, so let me have a, let's just mess this up. Let me have a yellow guy into the center one for 4 gold. And then I will pay a servant to take these out, these up, just for fun. Make people chase this one.
Oh.
Doesn't change anything I do.
I'm gonna change something out.
Just for fun.
So I want to play this one. I just send a merchant out.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it over and
Yeah.
put a merchant on O or K.
So if you do place a
Can I draw a
merchant in a
card?
city, whether using business permit tile or with the help of the queen, you must return to the pool number of servants equal to the number of merchants already in that city.
Oh, okay. There it was. I didn't see that.
So
Oh no, I
what-
was just like, I remember you hearing.
So if
Okay.
you place in a city that somebody already occupies.
Yeah, so
You have
like I
to-
placed here, I have to add one servant because there was
Oh,
one already
okay.
there.
You're
If
just
somebody else places there, they're gonna have to pay 2 because there's
Okay,
2 servants
understood.
there.
Okay, so there is some variance there. Quick question. I have a call. It's not
No.
because it might make a difference. It did somewhat make a difference. That.
No.
No, okay, so what's there?
Hmm.
These letters are all over the place, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. They're in alphabetical order from top to bottom. of the map in each
Kinda,
region.
maybe. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because I didn't see that.
Is it L M
Well,
N O?
They kind of like.
They're sort of out. Yeah, they're and then left to right, down and then.
Okay, so. We'll do green, yellow,
There's also another side of the map.
and
that's
a
different
wild
from this
card.
side.
So I am missing.
So you're gonna pay 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's worth it because that's what I was gaining from that.
Oh, yeah.
Not particularly good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do instead. Lordy. You had to go and change things, didn't you, Mike? I had a plan. The plan has changed. Yep.
Chaos.
So,
From
it is
one
your
question.
All your
fault.
faults.
It is your fault.
I just looked at one of the sections and said, it's going to change.
Yeah,
And it's the section that I'm not playing in at the moment.
We should know how Mike operates by
Okay,
now.
then let's just do this. Then we'll just go ahead and flip this tile, put it in. Where's K? K I'm already in, so we'll put it in O. So that gives me 3 gold.
Okay. Four gold.
We're kind of broke, aren't you?
And then I'm going to do 3 servants to do another main action, which is to place a person in here.
Gives you
Card.
3 victory points, card, and 2 servants.
Yep.
Mm. Mm.
Is right.
Yes. Mm.
I'm gonna pay
Oh, man.
9 gold.
Holy snaps.
Must be 7 plus 2 wild cards.
7, 2 wild cards, yeah.
For what section?
9 gold for this section. I'm gonna take this A. Which
A.
is going to give me 4 victory points. 2 gold. So, yeah.
And then minus 9.
Nice to see her.
Yep.
Right by me.
Yep,
That's it?
that's it.
Hmm.
You have no servants.
Actually, no, I
Actually,
do. I have 3 servants. Thank you. But
Someone else.
actually, I'm gonna pay for my quick action. I'll pay 3 more gold to take the servant out.
Orange.
8 to 5. Yeah,
all right.
That was an expensive turn.
it was.
Worth it.
That and 4 gold, I think it is. Goes into here. Take this one, which is a servant and a gold.
Can I have a card, please?
I still can have a quick action. Oh, I need a card. Yeah. And I have a quick action available. What would be a quick action? I can't do that one. I could do that one, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't. Oops, we got to put another one of these out, don't we? Okay.
No.
I only get 3 cards. Ooh, that will be expensive as hell.
Tile tells
How much
you
money do
now.
I have? Well, I have. Oh, but I don't have 3 servants to take another action. Interesting. So what could I do? I could buy a servant so that I can take another action sometime.
I can have a card, please. And then I have a question. If you move the queen
Mm-hmm.
and you put a merchant that connects, do you still get that?
You
Okay.
still get the bonus, yeah.
Oh, look. I
If
don't, even
you're
have,
connected, yeah.
I don't even have to pay anything now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, I have to pay 1.
You're gonna have to pay
2 for the queen.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So blue, green, wild, and
That cost you 1.
then I move the queen here. That costs me 3.
So,
Right?
Here?
Yeah,
Cost my total
two,
3.
two
Two
more.
more.
Yeah, and then you place a merchant there.
So now I get a servant, an influence, a move on the track, and 3 gold. Am I right?
Yep.
So there's your card.
So
your
you get that
servant,
weird move on the track thing.
Servant.
Servant, 3 gold.
3 gold.
1, 2, 3. So that was a free. Didn't cost
So-
me anything.
You get to pick now a bonus from one of the places where you are, but it cannot be moved on the track. It has to be. one of
Okay,
the
so
other
I'll
ones.
pick another card and another
Okay. Card. Servant.
servant, and I will spend 3 to buy another servant. Thank you. And I believe that's my turn. This is my discard pile. There you go.
Awesome.
You say?
4 gold. And then I'm spending 3 to do another main
3,
action.
not 3 gold. So
Or 3 servants, sorry. And yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna end up spending 4 from here. So brown, purple, and yellow. So I'll spend 4 gold to take E.
It's 2. She gets 2 gold, and she gets to take another main action.
And my other main action is going to be
You don't earn any gold from the queen.
from the queen. Yeah, but I'll take that back. 4 gold.
Okay. I will place on A, which I have to pay the servant for because you're there. And I get card, which I on the card. 3, 2 servants, and I go up on the track.
You get the weird one.
Which I get to take the weird thing. I choose to take another card and 3.
Are you done?
And let's see. I will. I'm not finished. I will pay 3 servants to do another main action. I'm going to pay a purple, a yellow, a gray, which is 3 cards. I need to pay 4 gold, so it puts me down to 1 for this track. And I'm going to take. I'm going to take this one, which will give me 5 gold back. And then that's the end of my turn.
Card, please. Oh, well. Wonder if that's anything that's of any use. Of course not. All right. Since that wasn't of any use, well, sort of was of use. use, wasn't it? Interesting. Okay, so how much money do I have? All right, that will do. But it's not really. I might as well just put a merchant there for a victory point. And then I think that I will. Oh, that's a main action. It doesn't do it. But it's a main action. So if I pay 3 to do a main action, I do get the 4 gold from pushing somebody.
If that's what you want to do.
Because you can push them with 1 servant, or you can pay for a main action to get
Yes.
the 4 gold. All right, what do I feel like pushing just for pushing's sake?
Here he goes
I
again.
need the gold is what I need.
Which color would you like?
Well, these are discarded, by the way, because I paid. No, no, they aren't.
Yeah, I'm okay with him pushing there.
Let me
actually.
see.
That's-
Let me
Yeah.
push. What have I got here? What do I want here?
Stuffs.
What color do you want first?
Yeah, that's a. Well, no, I need to see. Oh, that one wouldn't be advantageous to push. So I will take a brown and push the center.
Jade.
My turn. Card, please. Oh, interesting. That just got different now all of a sudden. So, okay. That changed the plan of action again. I'm getting a lot of that. So if I put this down, I'm gonna have to pay 4, right?
Yes.
In order to gain one of the ones from here. So give me Emma, please. Which will be a bump on this track.
You're paying 4.
Yeah, because I'm missing a card.
And you need 1 victory point.
Victory point. Spend 3 servants to do a main action. This guy over here. So I will gain 1 from here, 3 from here. That's 4.
4 gold.
Keep
A
up.
servant, a card.
And a nobility track.
I already got. I spent 3. I just kept 1 behind.
Okay.
And a nobility track. Right. That's it.
Just cards.
That was entertaining.
Glad you think so.
I am going to put a guy on E.
2 gold.
2 gold. I'm at 13. And then I am going to pay 3 for a servant.
Okay. I'm going to place G and 1 servant because Mike's already there. Which would give me a servant. I go up on the track, 2 more servants, and I get a card and 3 victory points. Drop the card for. Okay. I want to do another action.
Pretty interesting, actually.
Okay. I'm good.
Card. Yeah. That's pretty funny. All right. Blue, green, brown, yellow, track.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, which is 6. And then I get 1 victory point, 2 victory points, a servant, and a card.
Card, please.
I'm not done
Okay.
necessarily. Where's my gold at?
Buying a servant.
No, I'm going to spend a servant and flip these out.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Card, please.
Because I don't like either one of them.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Let me do some mathing here.
I love nothing.
Yeah, me too. Oh, this is gonna be expensive, but what the heck? I got some gold set aside. So, if I skip 2 cards, that costs me 7 gold. If I use a whatchamacallit, a joker, that costs me 8 gold. I think it's worth doing for the time being, so I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of money to play on here and grab that L, please.
Did you say 8?
8. No, you're not.
You're
Not spending all that gold.
You're broke.
That's okay.
Well, more broke than I'm broke.
So I get a coin back, and I get 3 servants. So almost as broke as you, but not quite.
No,
And then
still
Just
more
rich
broke.
and merchants.
I'm gonna spend the 3 that I just got to do one more major action, because, well, right, it takes a major action to do this again. To place this over here.
Gotta pay pay the
and
servant.
it's gone.
And
So
a
now
whole
I'm gonna
chain
get-
reaction of stuff.
And then I got all the cities in this, so
So
that
then
should be
you-
those points there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 1 victory point.
Do these count now or at the end
No.
of the game?
Those are at the end of the
Right.
game. So you got 1 victory point.
So 1 victory
servant,
point.
A card. 4
One
gold.
on this track, which is another main action.
And yeah, 1 on the track. Which,
4 gold, did you say?
Yep.
And you get another main action.
This is how you get your money back. Alright, so now, what do we got for cards in our hand? We got... Interesting. So now we want to bump somebody here. And I don't know what color necessarily, but then what do we got out there? ABC. Interesting. So can I have a green, please? Thank you. I'm gonna bump on this here, and we're gonna get 4 gold back on top of everything else. Hey, look, I'm not so broke anymore. Okay, that was a good turn. I was happy with it.
Is that something I'm gonna do? Yeah. So I think the way this works out is I'm gonna pay 5. So yep.
which
And
one would you like? D
I would love the
or-
ABC.
Okay.
Just gonna set discard. I gain 2 servants. And I think I'm gonna spend 3 to take another main action, which is to place in B.
Okay, so you're going to get a card, 3 victory points, 3 servants. I just gonna take one of those, and a gold for her. Oh, 2 gold, or 3 gold. Sorry.
3.
Yeah. Okay. Forgot about your little E down there. Okay. Draw your card. I am going to gold from me to take from here. I'm going to take the E1. Going to get more victory points and a servant. And I'll pay the 3 servants to take another main action. I'm gonna place on E, which means another servant. That, and I'm going to get a card, a victory point, servant, 3 servants, one up on the track, another card, and another 3 victory points.
Sheesh, Shelby. Sheesh.
I'm trying over here.
That's like you're succeeding.
Okay, so I've done my 2.
Card, please. Let me have a green guy in the middle, please. For 4
Green
gold.
guy in the middle. Okay.
And let's see. There are no servants to do any of that. So I'll buy a servant.
Servant for Mike, please. Card for me, please. Not the card I was looking for, but alright. Alright. Now, with Mike going in the middle over there, let's just... Okay, so we're going to spend... Missing 2 cards, so that's 7. And we're going to buy that eye tile over there.
2 cards.
I get 2 cards? Why do I get 2 cards? Oh, because of the bonus on here and it's not paid yet. Oh, now this shows up, of course. Well, alright, fine. 2 cards there. These are discarded. And for my... I think I'll spend my last 3 gold to buy a servant. I am bankrupt.
I'm pretty close to.
It's not okay. So I'm gonna use my main action to place a guy on H.
Yeah. 2 victory points and 2 gold and 3 gold and servant and card and another 3 victory points and 2 more servants because they all change it.
Yup. I am going to... Does this help me in any way, shape, or form? Spend 3 to do another main action, of course. I am paying 10 gold.
Ouch!
That's fine.
Everything you have.
It's not like
Yep. No.
Skid
Nope, the other
Row.
one. Yeah.
Okay, 2 victory points
And 1 gold.
Yep. Done. Deal.
Draw a card. I'm going to start by I want to push this blue one.
You mean the purple?
The blue section is what I
Oh.
did.
I was like, where'd you get blue from?
Yeah,
Four
it's like-
gold for me. And then I will pay 3 servants to do another action. I will pay the 4 gold that I just gained to buy.
Oh no, you're missing
I
more
am
than I
missing
thought.
B. I'm missing.
Can't do E.
Take either. I'll take the. No, I better take the 3 gold for me. Okay. That is
Card.
that. Card for you.
Ay, ay, ay.
Not the cards you're looking for.
Well, let's see. Actually, I have 4 cards, but 2 of them are wild cards, so that's 2 gold, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want this one right here. 1 victory point and a servant. Is- oh, I have 3 gold. I could buy another servant. What good would that do me?
Mm.
Getting another servant.
Yeah, but then I don't have any gold. Well, I don't have enough gold to do anything, do I?
No, I don't know about this.
3 gold won't do anything except buy a servant. So, hey, buy a servant.
That's what I did. I got 3 left. I might as well buy
Why
some.
not?
All right.
All right, give me a card. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so who's this guy? Oh, interesting. He's not even on the board. Nice. Okay, so as an action, my main action will be to place in I.
Ender.
So that'll give me 3 victory points, a bump on this track, a card, and a servant, which is much appreciated.
And 4 gold.
And
And another victory point.
I got up the mic! Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you what? On the victory point chat, I finally got up the mic.
That's
You know, we take small victories where we can get them. And so I have gold. We'll buy 1 more servant, please. Thank you.
Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
That's it.
I'm
Don't forget to
done.
pick up your card.
Yeah. I am going to place my last one in D.
Mm-hmm.
And
You have
I'm
to pay
gonna
2 servants.
Yep.
And here's your 5 victory meter.
Thank you. Okay. 2 victory points. 3 gold.
not 3 victory points.
She got them. She had
Oh.
another 3. Here,
Okay,
3
well-
gold.
All right, don't confuse them.
Sorry.
Don't confuse Mike. It gets ugly. Confuse
Well, if you're calling it out, I
Yeah,
mean,
that
that
was 2 cards.
3 gold was not
You
3
have 3
victory
servants,
points.
right?
Did you say?
Yep,
You may
3
have a point.
servants.
3 servants. Yeah.
Interesting enough.
Yeah, absolutely a second action.
Oh, woe is me not having the right cards. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Jade.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate
I also
that.
would love my 4 gold.
Okay,
Time to start moving on.
Yeah, I believe so. You're right.
Okay, I'm gonna place on B. It's gonna cost me a point, but I'm then going to get 2 cards.
So you just placed on D, but
On
it cost you.
B.
Oh.
Place on B.
Yes, yes, okay.
I get 2 cards, 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3 servants. servants. 4 servants, gold, and 1 on the nobility track.
Extra action.
Cool. Extra action. Got 5 gold.
Oh, what'd you see? What'd you see? You can tell me.
He's gonna get the 12 pointer.
Hmm? I wouldn't.
No?
Of course I am.
I was like, wait, I see something.
Huh. Darn. 5
Done?
gold. No, I'm trying to take my second action
What were
from
those
the
over there?
track.
I don't even remember the first ones.
Queen something or other. I don't know what.
What is
What
what?
were these?
So those are the queen's things. You're supposed to gain 1 when you gain 1 of the other tiles, I think.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm just looking at that pile of things there because you moved the queen at least once.
No. I don't think it's moving the queen. I think it can't be moving the queen.
No.
That's too easy. I mean, they'd be gone in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But there's a lot of them, though.
There's only 5. I mean, 5. It'd be
But
one
then
turn
you
around the
gain-
board and they'd
you
all be
gain
gone.
the general one underneath all of it.
Alright, let's see what it does.
Okay, yeah. So who was the first one to take one of these tiles?
Me.
Is it
So
these
you
tiles,
take the
or is it
So
these
bonus
or
ones.
these?
John was the
no,
first
the
one.
bonus ones.
Right.
So the John would
It
take.
includes these.
Yes, the first person to take one of the tiles. It says if you are the first player to
Okay,
possess...
but you're just pointing at these, and it does include these tiles too. Whoever takes these.
No, it does not, actually. Let me read this again. If you are the first player to possess a merchant in all of the cities of one color or of one region,
Yes, it
so yes,
counts both of
counts
them.
for both of them. Take a general reward tile.
So I get the first
In
one, you
addition,
get the
receive
second
the
one.
topmost
This might
queen's
help.
reward tile.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
Alright, so it.
If all of the queen's rewards tiles are gone, you just take the general one. That's basically it.
Got it.
I feel a little bit better
I
now.
know, me too. I was like, Shelby's like way in the lead.
Okay. Second action here.
I mean, I'm not out of the woods, but I feel better,
Yeah.
right? Look at there's
I'm
25
gonna take
points.
a gray one
It's
and
like-
move that.
This one?
Yep, for 4 gold. That was my second action from the nobility track.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna do it again by paying servants to take a second action.
4 gold again.
Hmm.
I'm just going to take a main action for C.
You don't need anything else there, so.
No.
2 servants, which cost me 2 servants, so that's
Yeah.
a wash. And I'm the first one in purple.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a lot of points for Mike right there.
Mhm.
24 points.
Well, I had to do something.
No, I
Things. Oh, I need a card. I should start with a card, even though that's going to make absolutely no difference whatsoever. So I gain 1 gold, but I lose all my servants doing that, don't I? Okay. I lose all my servants to gain 4 gold. Is that what I need? I need 4 gold? No, I don't think so. I think that I will just let it go like it is.
Okay. Card for you, John.
Card for me. Mickey. Okay, interesting. So I will take a yellow. Yeah, that'll give me 4 gold because now I kind of need some gold. I'll this out.
You and me both.
Yep. I'll that out. Now the question is, do I pull this now? How much gold do I have?
6.
6. No.
These are discards.
No, those are cards I wasn't using this turn.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all good. I have a lot of cards, but some are not useful. So, okay. This is to reset. 3 is to do another main action, right? There's no way to gain gold from a guy.
Unless you pay
You pay
3
3
to move
do another
to
main action.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good way to go. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
There is a possibility I hadn't considered because I'm being silly here. Because if I can move the queen, that's worth a main action. Yeah. So moving the queen with missing 1 would cost me 4. And then moving the queen with 2, 4. No, I don't have enough gold. Okay. Alright. So I guess I'll wait. I'm good for now. Yeah, I'm good for now.
Cool beans.
This wasn't using this was. So really, what I need to do is at least if I do this.
I think I'm gonna do my quick action first, and I'm gonna wipe.
Jade, I thought we were friends.
We are.
Depends on what comes up, because we might not be. Okay, we're still friends.
That's funny.
My main action. I am paying 4 in this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the FJ. Nope.
FJ. Falchimyaga.
Gives you
2 and 1 gold.
1 gold. Okay.
And that's it.
I don't have any gold. Ah. Guess what I'm doing?
I got that problem too.
Not messing with my rotation. Or is that what I want you to do?
How devious are you?
Oh no, this is better.
The sequence really make it right there. Like instant beer stroking. I'll be right back. I'm kind of freezing.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pay a yellow and a gray and 7 gold for this section.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the IJ, which is gonna get 2 cards and a movement on the nobility track. And then I am going to.
Oh, you didn't place.
And Mike's here, by the way. I saw him outside.
He's been here for like 30 minutes.
Well, we told them we were gonna play.
I'm
Mike's
going
here.
to play. I'm going to use a servant to wipe these.
There's,
So do those reshuffle or they're gone?
Well, when they're used, they're used.
and nobody else is going to be able to go on the spot
Interesting.
over there. So, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Over to me, card, please. All right. I don't have any gold, so it's not even useful to look at the cards.
Only to get tempted.
Well, that would be kind of interesting, but if I did that, that would be him, but that still wouldn't do that, so that's kind of bogus. So, I'm thinking that let me have a purple guy in the center for 4 gold, please. And then I'm going to pay for another main action and put a brown guy in the same place for another 4 gold.
So officially, I hate Mike. Yeah,
Good. Glad to hear it.
Officially, I hate Mike. Now you get to watch me figure out my whole turn again because you messed it up. So when you go,
I figured the center was going to be a major fight, so I just thought I'd throw out.
That was
Okay.
hilarious.
What a jerk!
No, it's his
What a jerk!
I
What a
thought that
jerk,
was
folks at
funny.
home.
Man.
Mike is a jerk. Can I have a card? Because that might solve my whole problems right here.
That's
Did you
funny.
shuffle it already?
Yeah.
That
shuffled
didn't
it.
solve my
That's
problems
the
for
last one.
Jack, you jerk. All right.
Hey,
You get to reshuffle the
He's a
deck.
funny guy, folks. He's a
Funny
funny
guy.
guy.
Hey, I knew the center was going to be fought over, so I figured I'd throw him.
All right.
Throw him in
So-
throw
there.
a wrench in there. Yeah.
So that money, this money, you messed me up there. So
That's funny.
yeah, no matter which way I look at it, you really caused the problem. What a
I'm not
freaking
sorry.
Jerk. What a jerk. So keep these two. I put in another one of that.
I'm totally not sorry. I'm
Wow.
totally getting clobbered here, so I'm
Wow. Wow,
Screw with the
wow,
board.
wow, wow, wow. What a jerk. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here a jerk. All right.
What is he? Sorry, one more time.
A jerk. A jerk. Oh, wait, what are these cards? Not cards I can use. Son of a biscuit. All right, so I can't go that route. There's another route I can't take, which would still give me something. So, first things first, I need some money.
Yeah. Money.
And let's look at this route then. There's that. There's that. There's that. So I'm missing one card from that. That's not too expensive. I can do that. So the queen it is instead. If I do this, I still need money though, because I don't think that's going to give me enough. If I only use 3 cards here, I need to pay 4. And I have how much? 6? So if I want to move her 2, that's exactly, actually,
No,
That's
it's
10.
not number 1.
2 per space.
Yep.
2 per space. If I want to move her 1.
Yes.
Okay, so I can do this. If I move her here, that's really all I need to do, and that's all 6.
Mhm.
Yep.
Does he still have to pay the?
And 1
Yeah.
servant.
Oh,
That's
the
one
servants
servant.
I got, that's not the problem. But see, what I'm trying to do here now is get enough money to do some stuff. So that's 2 victory
Gonna-
points.
And a chain reaction is whole
Yeah.
chain.
1,
gold.
4 gold. Okay. A card and a servant, which I had just spent. Okay. Another
Moving on the
victory
track.
point. Hold on, yeah. One over
That's
there.
3 victory points in a card.
Okay. Another 3 victory points. Okay, excellent. Thank you. So
you're
now,
2 cards on your
2
servant.
cards, and let's see what we want to do with the servants here, because I'm sure we're going to take another action now since Mike decided to mess it up to begin with
Oh,
at
I
first.
don't
Yeah.
think you had a problem.
No, I just had to cogitate. Cogitate. So we want to gain some more money. So I think we're going to spend 3 servants to mess with this mess in the middle that Mike created.
I created a mess, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think
And
so.
we're going to put a yellow in there.
In
Where?
where? There's no yellow
There's no
available.
yellow
Yellow.
available. Okay, so we're not going to put a yellow in
We
there.
have purple.
Oh yeah, I
blue.
see. Let's put a purple in there. Yep, thank you. I'll steam this purple. Sorry. No, that's not what I want. I wanted that one of those guys.
These ones.
No. The
gray
one you
one?
just ousted. Perfect. Yeah.
A
thank
grayed
you. I
oust,
needed to
gray.
keep. I need to keep that in there. And then 4.
Oh, well, you do you?
Well, go ahead and keep pushing that out. That's fine by
Right.
me too.
Everybody on the center. Push.
That's it.
Push the grays out.
Yeah, that was it.
That just helped me out.
cards, but they're all the wrong cards, Mike. What happened to all the jokers?
I'm gonna pay
Very
one
stack now.
to push.
Bingo.
That's okay too. Thank you.
No. She used her servant to do it.
Ah.
One servant.
Yep, that's what I wanted. So blue, gray, purple,
It's costing you 4.
4 gold.
and I am going to take J.
Do their main action.
Ooh, look at that F.
It's a party
And-
death.
So I did my side one, and I have 2 main ones.
Yeah.
You did your
You
side
did
one
a
by
side and a
paying.
main.
You did a main, so now
Oh,
you have a main.
yep.
Nice try. Trying to cheat already. I see
No,
that.
I couldn't count.
Yeah, look.
So then I am going to place 1 on F.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, she goes up the track here.
2 gold and 2 victory points.
Okay, 2 victory points. Then you get 2 servants, 3 victory points, and a card, a servant, and a gold.
2 more gold.
2 more gold, a card, and a victory point, and 2 more victory points. Oh, look at you catching up to me.
Is this how you chain?
Yeah.
This is how you chain.
This is
Something
how
like
things are
that.
supposed to work.
Something like that.
Okay. Alright. Draw a card on my turn. Oh, now that's interesting.
Anything?
Interesting. That changes my options.
Good.
Cool. Alright, so I'm going to start by placing a merchant on I. I have to pay 1 servant because there. 3 victory points on that. Up on the track.
Extra main action. No.
3 victory
Card and
points.
3 victory points.
Can you move back? Yeah. Okay, then I gain 3 servants here. Another 3 victory points and a card. Another servant and a gold. Another card and another victory point. And that's it for that.
Leaving Jade in the dust.
Then
Yeah,
All of us.
she
in
has
this, really.
none of those.
We know that, but we'll see how those pan out for us.
See.
They're totally inadequate for me to do anything with.
I'll pay 1
They're just
gold.
tiles of denial at this point.
I'm going to pay 3 servants to take an extra action. I'm going to pay 1 gold for using a joker for this section, and I'm going to take K, which will give me 4 cards. And that's it for me.
Card, please. I might be able to do something. Hey, I can.
Oh.
Purple, brown, and a wild card. I think this is going in the center, so I owe 4/5, don't I? 1F card, which is 2 cards and 4 gold.
2 cards.
Let's see, I have gold to buy a servant if I really wanted one. Why would I want a servant? I don't particularly care if I have a servant at the moment, do I? What is this? That's interesting. Would cost me 7 and I have 7? But I don't have any way of taking an action, do I? Never mind. I think I'm done.
Card, please. Be it something good. It wasn't something good. Okay. So we are going to spend. I'm missing one card, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 gold, please. +2 to move the queen here. So this guy over here, nothing for here.
Have to pay a certain.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm about to get him back, so feel free. All right, so 2 victory points, 4 gold, another victory point, a card and a servant, a movement on the track, and 3 more victory points. Discard, please. Now, how much gold do I have left? Not much.
6.
So I will spend 3 to gain 1 more servant.
Servant.
Thank you.
Okey doke. For gold.
Good. Not so good.
And then I'm gonna use 3 gold to buy another servant. And that's gonna be it. Down 3.
Okay, draw a card. Place a merchant on K, which means I have to spend my last servant for that. 1 up on the track. 3 victory points. Another 1 up on the track, which lets me take 1 for free. Take this one. I don't know if I get the bonus or not. I'll come back to that in a second. I get 4 servants and a gold. Another 3 victory points and a card. Another 1 victory point and a card. That was all the placing there. Let me make sure. Take Facebook permanent tile without paying cost. Yeah, I guess I get the bonus on this, so that's 2 victory points, 2 cards. I'm going to pay 3 servants, take another action. I'm going to place a merchant on O, paying the servant, and I just get 3 gold for that. I don't chain reaction off of that. And that is it.
Card.
2 possible actions, and it depends on the cards. So let's see what comes up with the cards.
Oh, that's not particularly lovely.
It all depends on the cards, really. How to go about this.
Yep. I normally don't plan my move until it's your turn.
Yeah, it's. I gotta see who mucks with what.
Yeah.
Mr. Chaos over there in the corner.
Oh, I'm not messing with anything. I have nothing and nothing.
There's a good chance she'll close out this round, so we'll see what
Yep.
Oh, she will.
Of course you will. Or you, either one of you two could, for that matter. No, maybe you couldn't, but she could.
I think I have to play it. It'll depend on
Anyway,
what cards come up.
Huh. Well, I could, let's see. Anyway, I've got So if I needed to spend 7, I could spend 7, which would give me what? Well, that has some merit. It's 7, and I'm now in the poorhouse. But it bumps me twice on this, which gives me a bonus. And I want, which one do I want? I think I want the one with 2 servants. And that will be it.
Can I have a card, please? This sort of determines what I need to do.
Didn't know we were playing with Count.
No, because
That's the street.
Yeah, I was like,
Anyway.
I thought about Count Chocula, and I was like, how does hot?
How does that help?
Interesting. How much money do I have? Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. What's out there? So this is gonna save for that. Yeah, it's. Not the cards I was looking for, really, but okay. So, okay. Let's try to get ourselves in a better position there then. That is really not helpful in any shape or way. Give me a purple over here. So what does that put me at? Total
Got 7 gold.
7 gold, 7 gold, 7 gold, 7 gold, 7 gold. So that's that. That's that. That's that. So I'm just missing blue. That's what we're saying here. Okay, so missing a card. Was gonna spend 3 to do a main action again. Missing a card means I need to spend 4. Okay. To go on this track over here and grab that F. That F. Thank you very
1
much.
victory point and 2 golds.
1 victory point and 2 gold. 2 gold. And then we're done for this
And then
turn.
it needs to go up 2 gold. No, 2 gold.
We're done for this turn.
No, I thought I had it perfect. Oh, okay. First thing I need to do for my main action is I'm going to place in J, and for this thing, there's 2 zeros. So I am not getting anything there. 2 victory points. 2 gold. 1 more gold. 1 card.
Card and
1
victory
victory
point.
point. Card and 3 victory points. 2 servants.
Which moves up on the influence track.
Okie doke. That was okay. I'm going to spend 3 to do another main action. Which if I don't have all the cards now. So, purple, yellow, gray.
Cost you 4.
Yep. And I am going to. I'm going to take I. Yep. 2 more cards.
2
servants. Which I'm just gonna change out for 3. Okay.
Card.
Need it. Let's see. Blue, gray. We'll use this as a yellow, purple. So I spend 1 gold, and I'm going to take for 5 victory points. And how much gold do I have?
10.
I will spend 30 to buy a servant.
Oh, you didn't place your last guy.
I couldn't. So there's 2 people there. I need 2 servants.
Yep, that's the problem. It's the same problem I'm
So,
facing.
spend 3 gold.
Take on me.
3 gold.
Yeah. To buy a servant.
All right. Well, let's see. F has 2 guys there, so I'm going to place in F. Which is going to chain everybody.
Influence track. 2 servants. 3rd servant over there.
How nice.
Card and a victory point.
Ooh, a victory point. Ooh.
Nothing there. A victory point there.
Ooh.
And that's it.
Yeah, I don't have much of it, but it was something. And how much gold? Oh, I'm at 0 gold. Look at that.
Can I get a card? please?
Yeah. I can get a quick action going here. Let's see. Go ahead.
I knew it. I was waiting for it to be
Well, I was
done.
wondering if I needed the gold or the servants. I think
Oh,
I need
not
the
sure.
servants.
Not sure. Not sure.
You can't put a merchant out without a lot of servants in your hand nowadays.
All right. Well, yeah. There's really because of that, because of the
Yeah.
servants, I can't.
Yeah,
add any
exactly.
Cards really. So the question then remains: what the best do with my turn? Can't do that. Can't do that. So let's make this more powerful.
Yeah, there's another strategy. It's another thing that I wouldn't think about. Yeah, so once you're okay. Interesting. That's not gonna do me any good now, but just waiting for Shelby to get it over with.
Yeah.
I can do it this turn.
Yeah,
Just
you
waiting.
think?
No, I
Just
can't.
have to get the servants.
You can do your quick action before your regular action. So
Yeah. We could do that.
you can do them in any order.
I just
So
don't
know.
know.
I can buy the last servant I need.
Ah.
Doop.
That's one. You have to.
Oh, I don't. Do you have 2?
I have 1. I can buy another, which would be 2, and then place.
And we all get one more round.
Yeah, and then everybody else
Ah.
gets 1 more too.
Yeah. So you only needed 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the other strategy is to make sure that it costs 3 servants to get your last spot.
Yeah.
You block up the spot.
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to.
But
block
I can
the
do
age.
that. I mean, I theoretically, I suppose I could sort of. Well,
Yeah, the big problem is the number of servants involved here. That's the issue. So.
she can only go to H and I right now. So,
Yeah.
well, and only H actually in reality.
But I can't place anywhere over there. I would
Yeah.
love to place.
Yeah. Like you
So
can't-
unless somebody had an H in their hand in order to buy H out
Yeah.
from under her.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Jade could if she bought use servants to play, but you
I already
don't
have one there.
servants. Oh, you do? Yeah, that's right.
That's
No,
why I was like,
it has to be me.
Yep,
Yep.
and I'll go before you. So.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's
I'll
why I
get
said
one
I-
of the runs.
I see the spot I could go to, but I can't get to it.
All right, so let's Ganner.
Well, I couldn't get to it anyway because I don't have any money to pay for the missing card to buy the H in the 1st place.
Spend 3 to gain a servant.
But I get one more
Servant,
turn.
please. Okay, let's always bank on
I
this,
can
and
probably
then
do
let's
something.
put one of these guys.
Oh, the gray ones?
Yeah, in here to gain 4 gold. And that's unfortunately the extent of how exciting my round is. Because
Yep.
Let's still get another turn.
I know I
Mine's-
do, but that's it's
Mine's
these.
not going to be
right now.
exciting.
This is the problem.
Mine's going to be even less exciting, I think.
and I think I can do it. Depending on what happens, we'll see.
Okay. I am going to place in I, which is going to cost me 2. Okay.
Okay, chaining things. 3 victory points for Jade.
Nothing. 2 more. That's 3 gold. And a servant.
Servants. Card and victory points.
Yeah.
Another card and 3 victory points. 2 more servants. Up on the influence track. And
Take
that's where
another
you
bonus.
placed, right?
3 more victory points, did you say?
Bonus.
No. This is where she placed. This is where we started.
Okay, so you get to take one of the bonuses.
One of them go.
I think I want 2 servants. Okay. I'm going to pay 3 to do another main action. And
Turn your eye tile over.
I'm going to pay that one, and that one for that one. So 1 gold. What I'm paying to buy. I'm going to take the GHI.
Okay, take a servant and a card.
I believe that is my main hand side action.
Well, there's going to be a big finish over there.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
But
Now you're just toying with us. Do I
Yeah,
want to
well,
end the game?
because you're going to finish.
because I
Yeah.
could buy
You
3
can
more.
go for two turns.
Yeah.
Just knowing you're going to finish.
And accumulate more points and increase that because she doesn't have any tail, but you do.
Yeah, I do.
It kind of depends, huh?
There's no way she's gonna get the last city because I only need 1 more.
It's the number of these. That's been the problem right now. Otherwise, I could have done a couple of nice little things.
Which is why I'm glad I started in this end.
Okay, pay 3 gold. Pay 3.
Pay 3 gold.
Buy my
Buy
servant.
servant. Finish this.
What is it? 2 victory
2.
points.
2 victory points. You're going to have to move her.
And I don't have any servants to.
Don't you chain? No, you don't
No, I
chain.
don't.
Oh,
That's it.
first time.
That's it.
Card.
Hold on. First player to place the 10th merchant, which was me, immediately earns 3 victory points. All other players take 1 last turn, then the game will end, scoring with the following. So you guys take a last turn.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to mean a hill of beans, since I don't have any gold to buy missing cards, so I think I'll merchant myself on A, I believe, which is going to cost me 2 servants.
Yep.
There's my 2 servants. And that ought to chain me.
It should.
Chain me. Maybe I'll
So
get
start
something so I
with-
can do another one.
Card and 3 victory points.
Which is by you.
2 servants. Movement on the nobility track.
extra action.
Another servant.
Yeah.
A card and a victory point.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Nothing there. Another victory point.
Whoa! I'm coming on strong. Watch out! But I got an extra action. Well, still no money. So I have to go perfectly with the cards, huh? Let's see. Oh, I don't have any yellows. Well, that took care of that act.
Oh man.
So I can't buy any one of those tracks because they all have a yellow on them, and I have no money. But I could get some money because I have an extra action, and I could kick the yellow off. Oh, now there's an interesting thought. If I kick that yellow off. Oh, now there's a thought.
Ay, kill me.
I'm like holding my breath over here.
Wow,
Like,
woo, that's so. I wonder what that'll do.
you should
I
just do it
should've
and
got
find out.
The yellow.
You?
Yeah. I have all the yellows.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah. There's no way I'm catching up. Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
Yeah. Okay, I see something that could
Something's
be
wrong here. She read the
interesting.
rules. I think she
See,
cheated.
you told me that I
I
couldn't
think
win
she
because I
cheated.
read
I
the
think she cheated.
rules.
It's
All right.
obvious.
When you challenge
So I have my,
Fishy.
my extra action. So I have to take an extra. Oh, what? That's two. Oh, I'll be short an action. So I can buy another action, so I can get two actions, but I need three actions. One, because I need money. And sorry, I had to do that.
I don't hear. That makes
Is there anything out
Yeah,
here that
you were
gives me
close.
another extra action?
But once she got those
No,
points,
there
then
is
it was
no
like-
extra action tiles out here.
I would have noticed
So
at some point.
if I get what kind of bonuses?
No, I
Gold
could
doesn't
have.
count for
The problem
anything
is you guys
on
got in my
points,
way.
does
I
it?
could have gotten that and taken away from her.
Servants and golds
Yeah,
don't
with
count
the,
for squat.
The problem was the number of these needed.
All right, so
I should have gone for
I mean,
the
you got
even.
almost that side.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything that can get.
I almost
me
got this
anything.
side too.
Mm-hmm.
So I need.
And
I
then
could get
we
3
start.
victory points. That's what I could get. Oh. Well, all right. So extra action is put a green on this last one.
Okay,
Then
that's 4 gold for you.
I got it.
Okay.
Another extra action is blue, brown, and green
Mm-hmm.
to take 3 victory points. Why not? It's the best I can do.
Yeah.
All right, so card, please, because this is gonna change the game right here.
No, mine changed diddly squad. But
All right, so not much I can do until I get something. So the first thing I need to do is spend 3 gold to gain a servant. That'll allow me to. So that was the minor action. As a primary action, we're going to put down this in G because some jerk is on F like crazy. Yep,
I'll show you
Why?
2 servants.
Why would
but
you
I
do
get
that?
one back
Oh,
from
and
right
block
there.
her from.
Well,
I think that's
because
great.
you did it over there. That's why. Okay, so that's the servant I got back right there. So instead I spent 1. Nothing
Okay,
here.
here
2
comes-
victory points.
2 victory points.
4 gold.
4 gold.
Okay. 1 more victory point.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
A servant and a card. Okay.
The
Movement
track.
on the track.
Free tile.
Free tile. So can I place on the F another 3 victory points and another movement on the tile? Just trying to figure out what else is coming.
Well, finish your track and then do
Yeah,
it.
okay. So movement on that. So I'm gonna gain a tile. I just don't know which one it is. 3 more victory points and another movement on here.
No, you're not here.
No, I'm not there.
You get a servant though.
Okay, so servant over there.
Here I got your servant in your card.
Okay.
Now you get a tile.
Now I get a tile.
Oh, look at there.
You see what I'm saying?
And you have 3 servants.
Right. So but I can't take the gold one away from her. She already did it. So that doesn't help. But I could gain that victory condition by putting one more, and I have enough here if I get the F tile.
It's right there.
So that's your free tile.
Right. So that's.
So if you're gonna take the F tile.
Or I can spend these as a free action, move the queen, which doesn't make sense, because where would the queen go?
You could move her to F and place
But
one
why?
there.
I can just do it for free right now, you know what I mean?
Well, you
Replace
won't
this.
have the. Well, yeah, I guess you would. Yeah.
Okay, so give me that.
Okay. So you move one up
you
on
get
the
1
track
gold.
and a
Yeah.
gold.
And then we just move the last merchant over there. But I have to
that would be
spend
your
3.
final action.
Yeah, that would be the final action.
Oh,
But
but
you
you can't
can't.
place it there because you don't have the 3 for the 3 that. No, you're paying 3 as as an action.
Okay, then stop for a minute.
Yeah.
Then instead, I can put it on E, daisy chain again. So is there an E?
No.
Is there a D? No.
Yes,
So
there
but
are
the D doesn't
Ds.
connect me to anything. N, I'm already there. L, I'm already there. B, C.
Wouldn't connect to.
I need D, but D is again, you guys are in my fracking way.
Haha.
So I mean, I would just take this one and keep it though because.
Well, because that moves me again on here.
Well, no, we just
You
moved
just
you
moved
there.
you. You were here.
Yeah.
I moved you, and that's
then
victory
if
points
you're
for
gonna
being in
give
the head of
me-
the track.
Yeah.
I got moved there because of.
No, you got
Okay,
moved.
okay,
I moved
okay,
you when you
okay.
took the tile.
Yeah.
I moved both
Then
your
when you gave
gold
the
and
tile-
that.
Yeah, when you gave the tile back, yeah, we moved you back. Yeah. So.
Is that my best possible move? I don't see anything else. So that still leaves me with 3 to be able to do something. What can I do?
You can gain 4 gold. Because you can. Or buy a tile. If you have the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Do the secondary. Moving the queen. How much gold do I have? 7.
We used to. Oh, well. Yeah.
If I move the queen here, I'm Daisy.
The problem is you won't have any servants. Because you have to pay that to get the action.
Three, and then I need 1 servant. Son of a biscuit, you guys suck.
Placing first is the best.
Yeah, this tile is worthless. All it gave me is a gold.
And it puts you ahead on the nobility track, which will give you victory points.
Okay.
With
Alright,
5
fine.
victory points up
Yeah,
top
okay.
of the track.
Okay. That's it, I guess.
Last turn.
I am.
Make it epic and amazing.
It's not gonna be. I had it all planned out, and then Okay. So let's do this main action. I'm going to
I need to be
place
1 more on the track.
in G. Here's the 3 servants. Chain this. So that's 1. Nothing. 2 victory points. 2 gold. 1 more gold.
Where did the last guy go? I didn't place him there.
1 card, 1 victory point.
You placed here, so never go this way.
I already got that.
Got that. So a card, 3 victory points, 2 servants, 1 movement on the track, another 3 victory points.
And I believe I gained that 5 points.
Yes.
And the
Oh, that
Yep.
makes
that-
it. That might
change
make a little
things.
competitive
so
possibility.
that was my main
I mean, I'm nowhere near, but
action.
And
Yes, there is gonna be something.
something dark side.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna spend. What's it? 4 gold.
4 gold.
the
3
three that I got.
servants.
Yep.
4
Okay.
golds.
That's
4 gold to take the BC.
3 victory points and 3 golds.
all right.
Okay. Now each player earns the victory points marked on their reward tiles. Mine is 27.
On the oh, right here. These. Mine's
27
30.
plus
70, 85.
85.
31 plus
10.
30, 62.
65 plus 21, which puts me up at 86.
Okay. The player furthest ahead on the nobility track, which is John,
5.
earns 5 victory points. Second place gets 2 victory points, which player with the most business permit tiles would receive 3 victory points. I have the same, I think, as Jay.
11.
Nope. She got the
She
11.
got the
She
11.
bought that
Okay.
last one.
3 victory points.
Knew that was coming.
And that's it. So you
Holy
won by
crap.
2.
Stopped Shelby from winning.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, guys, I'm done.
Yes.
That was
Stopped
the
Shelby
thing.
from winning. Yes.
Yeah.
Way to go.
It holds. It holds true.
So, Council of 4, everybody. That was fun. I like this game.
Yes. Yes. Damn stupid servants cost me the game. I needed the chain
Yeah,
one more
because
time.
like halfway through, you were like,
I just
can't
needed the
do
chain one
anything.
more time and I would have been okay, but nope, that didn't happen. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll adjourn. Have a good day.